Hi everyone, Dave Sweeney here, co-founder of the Smart Affiliate Program, and I want to give you a very brief overview of hosting and websites that you're going to get access to once you're either a free trial or a full team member of the Smart Affiliate Program. We're covering these different areas in our short explainer videos, to include support, the platform itself, training, the tools, community, and the resources. And in this one, I wanted to go into, because it'd be too much for one video, I wanted to break it down into smaller subsections for you. So this will just take you briefly through what it is that you're going to get access to. Now, I want to go through each one of these points here. First of all, our hosting is fast. We have dedicated servers. We have our own servers. We're using A2, and we have plenty of memory. We have plenty of capacity for storage for all of the websites that we anticipate that will be added, and we can grow rather quickly as we go along. As needed, we are a startup, and we realize that we're going to have to be able to switch quickly, and the company that we're working with to provide the dedicated servers and manage dedicated servers, which will help out keep everything up and live, we know that we have to be able to grow, and we're prepared for that. But within the hosting, you're going to get SSL for no cost. You're going to get 3 daily backups set up automatically. That means you get a daily backup. There'll be 3 days of daily backups, and then that'll drop off. So my recommendation is that even though you have the daily backups set up for you and we can access them, and if we had to restore your site, it would be good for you to do the same, because you may want to at some point go back in and restore to an earlier point before the 3 days at times. So it's just always good to have a double backup system. Ours is in place, but you should do the same. We also have a caching service that works with our server and your website. We have a plugin for that. It's called Lightspeed Cache, and that plugin. And what it does is it sets up your pages and your theme and your domain and your website, all of which is one, really. It sets it up to where you're going to be able to cache the pages and get faster loading times. And I want to talk about that too and show you those, because we're quite happy with it. We can always improve, and as you get loaded down with content over time, we may want to do some other things for you, but we're going to set you up to have success as much as possible with your websites, with fast loading websites, with the latest in what Google is looking for when they come in to look through your website. And they come in with their robots and they scan your site and see what you have. We're going to make it easy for them to see what you have. So we're going to use some of the latest techniques that are in use in 2020 to make sure that is possible for you to have the highest rankings possible for your work with the content and keywords and so on and so forth. Now, if this sounds like Greek to you, don't worry, you're going to learn about it. It isn't that complicated. It is a new language for many people. When I first started, it was the same. We all start at zero. So no matter if you're a guru, an expert, or if you're a starter, you're going to be covered in our training. So you're also going to have cPanel access. You're going to have training on how to use that cPanel. And the full upgrade members will be the ones that have access to that. The trial month members, they will have done for you websites, which is going to make it easier for you to get started. And as you learn more, we don't want to overwhelm you, but as you learn more and get started, you start earning some money, then you're going to want to scale up your business. And it's a natural progression from beginner to being an expert or a seasoned marketer. So along with that, you're also going to get training on how to use WordPress. And we have training on cPanel. We have training on hosting. You're going to on how to manage your emails, because you'll have email accounts as well. So Basically, you're going to have everything you need in the training side and on the tools side to have very fast service. Uh, and this is a factor in how Google ranks your sites, and especially nowadays with the mobile side of it, that's something else that is of concern. So we know that, and for your websites, we really put a big focus on making sure you have fast loading websites, because it is a big factor in how much traffic that you keep on your site. And once you have them on your site, you have more of a chance, if they're staying longer, you have more of a chance then to sell them something. So we're also going to have, we have support teams, but we're going to have more support teams as we grow. We're a small operation right now, and we're scaling just like you're going to do with your business. As we see that there's a need, we will add people. I have no, you know, problems doing that. So, and in fact, I want that to happen, because that means that we're growing and we're serving more people. So we're a tight group, but we have people waiting to come in to help on the support and back end side of this operation. So rest assured that you'll get the support you need. The done for you websites, and I'll show you some examples first of all of the hosting service, just so you see what we've got: a cPanel, and then a website, and we'll even look in the back end of that website, because I just want to show you around a little bit. This is what you're going to get access to. So let's go ahead and move into that now, and then we'll finish this up for you. First of all, here's an overview of what we have. This is our mock managed dedicated server. That's the service dedicated server that we have. You know, all this, probably we've got our own name servers, Smart Biz Academy, and you will use your, when you are a full team member, you build your own websites, you'll need that for your domains. As a trial and optionally only, you can use the name servers in your own domain, but you can also use our done for you websites. So, and in that case, you won't need to do anything, because it's already set up for you. Let me close that down again. All right, now let's I talk about cPanel. cPanel is just basically a dashboard where you can do all kinds of things. You can go look at your files, much like FTP, if you know what that's about, but you can look at the back end of your website on the server level and see what folders and files are in there. And there's a whole bunch of other tools that comes with it, and you'll learn about that in the training. But here's where you're going to manage some of the back end things on your websites and for your email. And we teach you how to do that. You'll have your own cPanel as a full team member, with varying numbers of websites that are authorized depending on your plan. And you'll see that in the sales page here elsewhere. So I want to also, I don't want to look at that one. Let's look at here's one of the done for you websites. When you sign up as a free member, you'll get access to one website just to kind of, learn the ropes. And we focused on, for this, all these websites are focusing on making money online. And of course, the reason for that is because we know that the quickest way for you to start earning money is to get approval as an affiliate for the Smart Affiliate program, and then go out and sell it to your friends, acquaintances, church members, community members. There's just so many different ways to promote this program. And the idea is to get more people thinking, okay, I've lost my 3 jobs that I was getting paid $5 an hour for. What can I do? I still got to pay the bills. And this is an option for them, working from home, and as much time as they want to put into it, and they should be willing to put some time in, they can build an income that is more or less passive once they put the work in on the front end to earn again and again, month after month. And if they apply themselves and perhaps move into a couple of other areas of online business models. Over time, what they can do is replace the income that they've lost from their 2 or 3 jobs that they're getting paid $5 an hour for, and be able to have more time for themselves and their family and their activities that they may want to get involved in. So that's the whole concept behind what this program is set up for. So to save time and get people earning quickly, some of the things that normally you would have to learn and then trial and error, we provide you a done-for-you website. We provide you the materials to promote. We provide you keywords to focus on when you're creating content and adding it to your website. And if you notice, this is just a typical website for making money online. It loads fast. It's easy. It's a lightweight based on Astra theme. And we have another theme that's even better than this one. If you become a trial or a full team member, it's called Schema. And that one is just, it's lightning speed fast, because themes with all the different things on it, it slows down the loading times of the websites. And people these days don't have the patience, which is, I guess, understandable. But on the other hand, sometimes you have to live with that, as you'll see when I'm going to show you some page loading speeds from a typical website that we build for you. I drink coffee, by the way. I hope that's okay. Lots of coffee. Okay, so this is what the front end looks like. It's a very presentable site, and you can go in and you can edit it. We'll teach you how to do that as well. Edit it, make it your own. You can add your affiliate links, and we'll teach you how to do that. If you notice, we've got a couple of advertisements here for, it's not showing right now because I've got it in the back end mode, but we've got like advertisements that you can then put your links to, and then you'll learn how to do that too. And then when people take action, you will be locked in with that referral link. And if they, even if they sign up as a free member, if they upgrade at any point in the future, you will get the commission for it. So let's look at the back end. On every left, you saw the back end of the cPanel, which is hosted on our server, which I showed you. And now I want to show you what the back end of a typical WordPress site looks like, ours anyway. We've added some premium plugins here that you normally would have to pay quite a bit of money for, and some security plugins and some backup as well from that security plugin. We manage these done-for-you courses, or excuse me, websites on. We have a CMS Commander and a main WordPress websites that we have all of the done-for-you websites loaded up on, and we can go in and troubleshoot. We can update plugins. We can deactivate or activate plugins, but it's going to make your life a little bit easier. And we also control the backups from there. So, and right now it's being stored on your website, and you will be able to access that through your cPanel. And then my advice would be to download it from there, just in case something happens. So it's better to have plan B always in place. There'll be 3 days of backups within that, on that server for you, but it's very simple to even set it up automatically with some of the plugins that are out there today, where you have a daily backup or hourly, depending on what you're doing, what you need. So anyway, now I want to show you, speed is important when it comes to search engine optimization, SEO, and you're going to learn a lot more about SEO once you get into the training. But we understand that, and that's the reason that we're focusing so much on providing you themes that are light. There's not a lot of coding. They load quickly, and providing you the plugins where you can go from the lower level needs of SEO, the basics, where you can work your way up to, or you're going to be an SEO genius, and what you're doing is squeezing the most traffic that is possible to get from the work that you're doing, and SEO helps you do that. And on the other side, when you do all of that work, and it's not that hard. I'll show you. We have some plugins that are going to help you. Um, when you do that, you're going to be able to um, really get the most traffic. You're going to be able to also on the social side get that traffic. You're going to get the most traffic on that end as well because people come in and they see that you got a professional site. It's an authority site, as some would say, and that's what we're setting you up now. This kind of works in tandem with the training. We don't expect you to know everything. Likely you don't. I don't. You learn all the time. So between the training and the website and the tools that we have, you're going to be able to maximize the work, leverage it all to get subscribers, get the traffic, and be able to promote and convert them into sales for you, where you can earn commission, or you perhaps are selling your own products or services. And that's the whole point. So is there anything else I really want to show you? This is just what it looks like. And if it seems like at first it's kind of like, oh my gosh, what do I do? But it's not that hard. Everything is kind of set up for you. You're going to be able to add posts and pages. And we walk you through that in the tutorials, how to create a new post, how to put keywords in there, and how to place them strategically within the content that you create. And we also talk about like YouTube. It's a great idea. Do your own videos, just like what I'm doing here, and then put it up on YouTube. Do the right kind of a description, and then on YouTube you'll get a lot of views there, and then you can bring them back to your website. And then sales pages, lead magnets, blah, 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 blah. It gets quite complicated, but if you stay with us and go from the free to the trial, you'll have another month at a low rate. And then following that, depending on the plan you have, you'll be able to get full access and have a cPanel and the domains that you may have, depending on your level, and really drill down. And you will be earning because you're already promoting our program and whatever else you may promote that's related to making money online. Or as you get started, you will want to select another niche perhaps and go in that direction. And we teach you how to do that as well. So we tried to cover all the bases in this program for you. So with that, let's have a look at here we go. All right, this is you remember you saw that website, right? I'm not sure if this is the same website, but they're all the same. They're all set up the same. You go in and edit to make your own. And there's a couple places, Pingdom, and then Google's got a site where it can test the loading speed of your website. If you see, we're at 85. And that's not too bad. We can probably bring it up a little bit if we tweak it a bit, but that's pretty good. That's not bad at all. Now, if you go over to Google, you'll see that on mobile, you get a score of 88. And all the websites will get that because they're starting out the same right now. We got some content on there. We've got the plugins that we have in there loaded. So this is what you're going to get. As you add more content and images and whatever else you add into your website, it will affect it. But we have the Lightspeed cache to help with that, where your pages are cached, and it helps with loading times because your viewers will have the cached version that shows up very quickly without having to reload everything again once they come to your website. So 88 is very, very, for mobile, is very, very good. Now, if you look at on the desktop, these websites, 94, that's darn near perfect. It only goes to 100. So Google is very, very happy with the page speed with our websites. And this is an Astra theme. And as a full team member, you will get access to the Schema WordPress theme, which is even faster than this one. This is one that is recommended by so many people. And after me going through and looking at it, Astra is good. because it's a light theme, not a lot of coding. Schema is even better because it's already pre-set up to do some of the advanced SEO tactics and that you can use. You can tap into that. Okay, now just as an example, I want to show you a couple of other community websites which are not going to be as good as far as speed goes, and it's because of the size of the pages. And in our case, we're quite heavy with images. If you took a look at some of our other trainings, you'll see that in the Smart Community Center. It's a nice site, but there's a lot of data that has to be loaded, so it slows it down a bit. But as community members, we're not looking for speed as much as we are for information, so it's not as an important or big of a deal as it is for your websites. And we're at 75 for the Smart Community Program. It was our community platform. I'm okay with that. And if I look over on one of the competitors, they're at 86, which is a little bit faster. But if you look at the size, their page is 1.4 megabyte. Ours is 3.2. Now, if I make the site plain Jane like what they've got, and they're doing it on purpose because they want a fast loading site, I understand that. At some point, we are going to lighten up this front page, and it'll drop to probably about a little over 2. And then our page will probably jump up to this. Now, if I look at Wealthy Affiliate on mobile, it's atrocious. And again, this is the nature of the membership sites. And I haven't found a theme yet that that will do very good. None of them. And I've tried a bunch of them. So we'll keep on playing with it. But right now, the theme that we're going to use for the community platform will service everybody. We'll be able to get in there and communicate and correspond with one another. We'll be able to keep up with what's going on within the program. And I do have a backup platform, which I will, not mention here, but that'll be a backup, and we'll probably get everybody to sign up for that as well. That way we know we have a plan A and plan B along with the backups, and we can restore. So I'm thinking ahead. I don't know what'll happen when we load this thing down. We've had beta testers in, and but once you start putting 2, 3, 5,000 people in, that's certainly going to affect performance, and then we'll adjust fire again. Now on desktop, they're at 77. So you can see now, what were we? We're at 86. Yeah, so we're a little bit better on desktop than they are, but we're not as good on the mobile. But I have a solution for that. In that, what I recommend doing is, using Google, find the website, and then add it to your homepage. And the other option is we have an app, which I'm testing right now, and that's going to speed things up considerably for all the members. So again, we're working to improve things. We will not quit for the next year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. Continuous improvement every day. So anyway, that's that. Okay, so that was a very brief overview of the hosting and websites, and you saw what the cPanel looks like, and you'll get training on that and the WordPress, and also on the websites themselves as you go through the course. So that gives you an idea, and in the advanced training and the modules, you will find a lot more in-depth training that you'll get in the fast track. But again, we don't want to overwhelm you. So I know this is quite a bit of information for you, and quite a lengthy video explaining our hosting, websites, and cPanels and such. But it's by design. I really want you to have a good understanding of what you're getting into and the advantages that you're going to have as a member of the Smart Affiliate program. So essentially, if you do have any questions, ask in the support area. You can put send a contact request to us, or better, you can join the Smart Community Center, get started with the training, and then ask the questions in there. So have a great day, and we'll see you in the next explainer video. Cheers.